These are some of the things that come to my mind about giving in general, about giving to the church. One of the things I've realized is I get requests for money from every single person in the world, I think. It's amazing. I don't know what happened, but I'm thinking it's because when I was in the rectory, I didn't have an address, personal one, so I never saw in my secretary at the office I just saw what I needed to see. I get, it's incredible, the requests. You must get it too, right? And once you get on one, I guess you get on 1,000. Catholic ones, but non-Catholic ones, and requests for things I didn't even know were concerns. I've got more worries now than I've ever had in my life. Oh, those poor people, I didn't know they had that problem. The organization to prevent, hangnails or something. They want you to, it's amazing. So what do you do? And my mom, God bless her, she says, John, what do? I get these requests, So my answer to that, and my own personal thing is, well, give to your parish, give to your diocese, in this case Archdiocese, and give to Catholic Relief Services or a similar group. And you'll be getting those 3 concentric circles, you'll be hitting just about everybody, it seems to me. But also the advantage of giving to your parish and to the Archdiocese is that you're kind of giving to yourself in a way, because that's who we are. We are the church. And they say that charity begins at home. And so I think, these are good causes. We all have our special ones, but I think, I'm going to be sure that I'm concentrating on my own family first. And that's what we all do. You got to feed the kids, have money set aside for a rainy day. And this is our family. This is the parish. This is the parish family. This is the Archdiocesan family, the local church. Where is the need? And that's what I've been trying to do this past year and a half to learn from you. What are the needs in this church? Where do we need to be of service? In the rural part of our archdiocese, in the cities, in the suburbs, in the pueblos, in the streets. Where are the Catholics and the non-Catholics? Where are the needs? And so that's where the church should be. That's where Jesus wants us to be. There are many ways of looking at the church. There's the church administrative, the magisterial church, if you will, the administration of the church, which is a lot of what we do at the Catholic Center in terms of management, trying to form those systems that will serve these ministries, seminarians and education and religious education and Catholic schools and the diaconate, the permanent diaconate, and vocation work and all the different things we do, the ministries, the pastoral office, the youth work, it goes on and on and on, all the things that your dollars support in the administration of the church. We give out of gratitude. We give because we recognize that everything is gift. And so that we're all responding to God's generosity by ourselves being grateful and showing our gratitude. People say to me, well, how much should I give to the ACA? I said, I don't know, how grateful are you? If you're a little teeny grateful, then give $5. If you're really grateful, give $5,000 a year. It depends. I think that really is an important aspect of it. Yes, we've got to do our part, of course, that goes without saying. But ultimately, it's God is the giver of the gift. And so we give out of gratitude. So I always recommend, don't start with giving, start with gratitude. Take a moment and assess the wonderful gifts that we've been given and have and are in terms of family and faith and living in this country where we just experienced a peaceful transfer of power. We're very blessed to be in this country. We're blessed to be in New Mexico, the land of enchantment. It's a beautiful place. I'm learning more and more what a beautiful, beautiful place this is and how God is revealed in the beauty of New Mexico. And I'm learning the beautiful history of this place and the people and the Native American presence and the Spanish presence and the Franciscans who first came here and the Pueblos. And it's magnificent. So we've got so much for which to be grateful. So start there, and then it seems to me, and sometimes I have this time at the end of the, writing a check for the ACA. I do it quarterly. But at the end of the month, I say, can I really afford this? And I stop and say, yeah, you can. What return shall I make to the Lord? I shall take this chalice of salvation and call upon the name of the Lord. What we're doing is we're giving back to the Lord what he has first given us. And we know that he will return to us far more than we can ever imagine. That beautiful Ignatian prayer is so beautiful. Take, Lord, and receive all my liberty, my memory, my understanding, and my will. All I have and call my own. You have given all to me, Lord, and now I give it back to you. Everything is yours. Do with it what you will. Give me only your love and your grace, and that will be enough for me. I think that Ignatian prayer, that shushipiat, that handing over, is what giving is all about. We're called to give in the same way that Jesus gave to us, to give of ourselves freely and openly, and to trust that the Lord will never abandon us.